Welcome back to News 3 Today. Well, WSAV News 3 is proud to be on your side, supporting organizations with the purpose of improving the quality of life for people living in our area. This week, we are bringing you a series of stories spotlighting the United Way of the Lowcountry and the kickoff of their annual campaign. Joining us now to talk more about this year's campaign is the United Way's President and CEO, Dale Douthit, along with Sean Blackburn, who's at the end, and Carol Branch, who is in the middle. And they are talking about the organization this morning. Welcome, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
No worries, no worries. First of all, let's talk about this year's campaign and what you're expecting.
Well, so every year the United Way starts over, essentially raising money to accomplish our mission. And this year, we are shifting our mission to focus on self-sufficiency. And it's a really important concept because when we think about people who are in need of assistance, we think of poverty, people in poverty,
yes,
right? But the poverty level is way down here. Self-sufficiency is more than twice that. And so what we want to do is we want to focus on helping people get over that hump and achieve self-sufficiency so they can stand on their own 2 feet.
So we know the theme is a big part of your focus this year. What is this year's theme?
Well, self-sufficiency is the theme, and it will be going forward because there's no easy fix to this, right? This is going to take us a long time to start making a difference.
Okay, now, Sean, I know that this campaign hits close to home for you. Tell us your story.
Yes, ma'am. So we were in a position where we weren't able to provide the Christmas gifts that we normally were at a particular time. And they helped us out, you know, to make sure that our kids had a very nice Christmas, and we don't forget things like that. So. And
how did that happen for you? Did you just reach out, or how did you even know to contact the United Way?
I actually worked in the building above it at the time, so one of the other guys had mentioned it to us, and thankfully they were available for us to help us out.
All right, so. And Carol, of course, let's talk about the partner agencies, because I like to say many hands make light work. You're working with 19 different agencies. Tell us about some of those organizations and why they are so important to your mission.
Well, one of them being Hopeful Horizons. They help survivors of child abuse, domestic violence, as well as sexual assault. Helps these folks get on the road to building a path to success and stability, as well as self-sufficiency. Also, Lowcountry Legal Volunteers. They give folks access to justice as far as helping you with adoptions, divorce, helping you to create a will, or if you're facing eviction, some folks don't know that they have rights as tenants. So they will help them in that process and maybe what comes next. And then also Good Neighbor Medical Clinic. They help folks who do not have that access or insurance. They give you access to doctors, to nurses, prescriptions, as well as equipment to help people live their life on a daily basis.
So many agencies, and Dale, I guess you could call the United Way of the Lowcountry the agency's agency, because you kind of loop everybody together.
Yeah, we have to create a synergy in our community, right? Nobody can fix the problem by themselves. No one agency can fix the problem. So we all have to come together and work on it collaboratively so that we can solve the problem.
And for people who are watching right now, what can they do to help out?
Obviously, you can get involved in the campaign by going to our website and making a contribution, should you choose, or you can get involved. You can get up off the couch and you can work on our volunteer income tax assistance program. You can volunteer as a tutor in the classroom. You can volunteer with our community impact program. There are all kinds of ways that people can get involved, whether it's financially or of their time.
And we also know that in this day and age, a lot of people are in need. And especially during this time of year with the holidays coming up.
Yeah, and you know, families like the Blackburns, they just need a hand up, right, and get over the hump. And what Sean did not say is he and his wife's business is now a sponsor of so many of our programs. So they've made that hurdle.
And so they're giving back.
And they're giving back.
All right, thank you so much, Dale. Carol, Sean, thank you for sharing your story. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And today, speaking of those partner agencies, we will be visiting with 3 of them this week on News 3 Today. That kicks off tomorrow as News 3's Edward Moody will be live at the Good Neighbor Medical Clinic of Beaufort beginning on First News at 4.